lesson, let's look at ever and never. These are two very common words. Ever. Ever means at any time. For example, are there ever hurricanes in Florida? Does it ever snow in Pinellas County? Never. Never means at no time, not even one time. For example, it never snows in St. Petersburg. I never take the bus to class. Here's something to remember. Ever is used in questions. Never is used in answers. For example, does it ever snow here? No, it never snows here. You can also say, it never snows here. It never snows here. Let's look at two more adverbs, always and sometimes. Always means all the time. I always eat lunch. Sometimes means not all the time. I sometimes go for a walk after lunch. Okay, let's review a little. I will show you a sentence. A word is missing. Is the missing word ever or never? Here's the first sentence. Does it blank snow here? The correct answer is ever. Does it ever snow here? Let's try another one. Is there blank lightning here? Very good. The correct word is ever. Which is correct? I ever study or I never study? Of course, I never study is the correct sentence, but I hope that isn't true for you. Now, choose always or sometimes to complete the sentence. It blank rains on July 4th. It sometimes rains on July 4th. Here's one more. Which is correct? Lightning is always dangerous, or lightning is sometimes dangerous. Yes, I hope you said lightning is always dangerous, because lightning can kill you. Now, let's look at a very common sentence pattern. Many times, people will ask you, have you ever? Have you ever? For example, have you ever played soccer? Have you ever been late for class? Have you ever lost your ID card? Since we are talking about the weather, we will use the verb to see. In order to use the verb, we must put it in the past participle form. Seen. Have you ever seen? Here are some questions about your experience with the weather. Have you ever seen lightning? The answers you can give are no, never, or yes. Do not say yes ever. It is incorrect. Have you ever seen lightning? Have you ever seen a tornado? Have you ever seen a hurricane? Now, let's look at one more common question you will hear. Have you ever been? Have you ever been? The answers you can give are the same as last exercise. You can say, no, never, never, or yes. Do not say yes ever. Have you ever been struck by lightning? Have you ever been in a tornado? Have you ever been in a hurricane? Have you ever been in an earthquake? In case you're wondering about my experience with the weather, I have never been struck by lightning. I have never been in a tornado. I have never been in a hurricane. And I have never been in an earthquake. But that's okay with me.